got a box. A mystery box. Of course, you already know what's in it by reading the description. Oh wow. So we'll open the box, see what's inside. Oh. So, this is a the MUBVIEW. I hope I say that correctly. MUBVIEW Smart Video Doorbell, wireless Wi-Fi outdoor waterproof. So this was kindly provided to the Rolling TARDIS YouTube channel, free of charge, for a video review. So that's what we're going to do. Features and specs: 100% wire-free, motion detection up to 16 feet, automatic push notification, frequency is 2.4 gigahertz, micro SD card and cloud storage. Okay. So, you can use this with a mobile app, so like most wireless security systems or in-house security systems, they all have an app. This one communicates with your 2.4 gigahertz household Wi-Fi system. It's got the motion sensor voice changer. You can change your voice so you can sound like a robot to the wacky Amazon guy outside the door. IP66 waterproof, battery powered, day and night vision, two-way talk. And this is the model Bell J7 video doorbell. So, for this establishment, this will be its very first doorbell. Yes, this establishment does not have a doorbell. So, with double doors, if somebody wants to solicit us, they have to knock real hard. And most of the time, it's ignored because we can't hear it. Notice, screw and tools are under the plastic liner. Okay. So we got the destruction manual. We got a shipping slip. And then we have a little card here for email support and the web. Of course, I'll have a link in the description, MUBVIEW.com. Or if you're a Facebook user, facebook.com/MUBVIEW. Scan with an Amazon shopping app. Scan the transfer. So if the camera will focus, you can scan the QR code and get your own video doorbell. Then we have the doorbell itself and a little housing that it hides in. And then we have the actual doorbell. So this little guy runs off a USB or batteries. 3 AA's and 3 AA's are included. We got the long life. Okay. So we got that. And then we got our little toolkit. So we get a couple of wall anchors. We get a USB cord, so micro USB. We get some sticky pads, and we get a Torx driver, a security Torx driver. Okay, and then that's it for the unboxing. And then we got our little camera, and then our destruction manual. Let's see what we got. Ta-da-ta-da-ta. Product. Remove the wall mounting bracket and silicone cover. Switch on your doorbell. Please reset the doorbell before connecting. Hold and reset button for 5 seconds. Compatible charger. So this little guy, he's got a rechargeable battery inside that should last about 180 days. So you'll have to charge this twice a year. More often, depending on how much it gets used, maybe. Who knows? Don't know. Okay, so it's got a protective film for all you creeps out there that like good feel. Okay, so this little guy should pop out of here. So we mount this to the wall with a couple of screws. Then we got our little doorbell here. So this is the reset button. Looks like to be. And then our side view here, we got a little side pocket for an SD card. So the reset button's in here. And then we got an on-off switch and then the SD card. So this must be the anti-tamper alarm. So when somebody decides to take that out, they're mad at it and they take it out and it makes noise. Okay. So we'll stick a card in there, and I just happened to get one through the jungle site. So the maximum capacity of the SD card is up to 128 gigs. So we're using a high endurance card. So it has a little bit more tolerance to the writes and rewrites and the temperature changes and all that other stuff. It was built for this type of camera. So stick our little card in there. It should have enough charge to do a demonstration here. So stick a card in there. So the little gold plates of the card go out, facing out, where the camera looks out to. Okay, we got that. Now we'll put the batteries in here. So this can either, like I said, it can either run off of 3 AA's, or you can plug it into the wall if you're with a regular 5-volt wall wart. So we use the batteries for now, so we're not tethered. Can't tell what kind of batteries there are. They might be alkaline. I don't know if they're alkaline or zinc. We'll take it for granted that they're alkalines. Okay, so now we'll refer to our instruction manual, how to set this up. So it's got a LED status bar, status light for charging, so red for charging, blue for charged. And then it's got a LED status indicator, so solid red, device is abnormal, just like your host. Flash red once per second, ready for Wi-Fi configuration. Flash red twice a second, connecting to Wi-Fi. Solid blue, devices online. Flash blue once a second, live viewing doorbell cam. Flash blue twice a second, firmware upgrading. Okay, so it says remove the wall mounting bracket and silicone cover. Switch on your doorbell. Please reset the doorbell before connecting. Hold the reset button for 5 seconds until the light turns red and blinks. So we'll push the reset button. And then we'll turn on the switch. So hope I got that right. Hold reset my front, it turns red and blinks. So it is blinking, okay. Compatible charger not provided. Of course, like I said, you can use your any old 1 amp to 2 amp standard battery, phone charger, and then you can hook it up to USB. That's this little guy, and then you can use the same apparatus to charge your doorbell every 180 days. So download and install the app. So we will do that. So we're downloading the MUBVIEW app. So that's what it looks like. Two minutes and 26 seconds. Wow. It's a slow day on the internet. Okay, we'll go through the rest of the instruction manual. Account registration, how to sign up in the account. Choose your region and correct country code. Allow MUBVIEW app to access mobile cellular data and wireless LAN, or it will fail to add camera. Allow MUBVIEW app to receive pop-up messages, otherwise the smartphone will not receive notification when motion is detected. And of course, MUBVIEW offers a free 7-day cloud storage with basic version, or you can insert a micro SD card, which I already have done, into the camera to store videos. Camera only works with 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, will not support 5 gigahertz. When connecting to network, please take the camera closer to your 2.4 gigahertz router to ensure a stable network signal. So for me, it's, I think you can see it, that little white thing right at the end of my tip of my finger. Connect Doorbell app and then go through all your settings and configurations. Connect Chime. Click the setting button on the Chime, and the Chime indicator will flash red for 20 seconds, indicating the Chime is in pairing mode. So our little camera is still in setup mode, waiting. Click the setting button on the Chime, and the Chime indicator will flash red for 20 seconds, indicating the Chime is in pairing mode. Press the doorbell button to send a pairing signal, and your Chime will sound to react. Together with its blue flashing LED, Chime pairing succeeds. Ringtone selection. So we got up to 4 different ringtones. Our volume control, we got anywhere from 110 dB all the way down to 80. Settings button. Click and enter / quit pairing mode. Press and hold 5 seconds to restore factory defaults. Powered by 3 AA batteries, or you can also connect the Chime to DC 5 volts 1 to 2 amp adapter. Select your location, install the wall mount. Of course, depending on where you are and how you have to mount it, will depend on your situation. You can use the provided screws in case you have to drill. You can drill for concrete or bricks, so it gives you the little plastic little dewies to stick in the drilled hole. Attach your doorbell to the mounting bracket and snap the doorbell to make sure it reaches bottom, then secure it with the provided star-shaped security screw. So in here somewhere is a security screw. There it is right there. So that gets screwed into the bottom, so it can't be easily plucked out. Kindly notice the anti-theft alarm in doorbell settings. So like I said, this little button in the back, when it's against that mounting thing there, it presses it, and then when it gets released, it sounds the alarm. Of course, you can set that up to either work or not. So it's called the tamper alert on. Once the doorbell is detached from the bracket, a 30-second alarm will be triggered. Meanwhile, video recording will be activated. An alarm notification will be pushed to your owner's app account. Tamper alert off. The owner can disable the tamper alarm in the doorbell settings. So if you want it on, you can keep it on, but you have to make sure that when you take it off, that you go through your app and turn it off, so when you have to recharge it, it doesn't go crazy. And then it's got multi-user sharing. Camera can be shared to others in 2 ways. Let her/him view the view but cannot control the camera. Let him/her control the camera. Share steps. User A can scan or B's QR code and put the user's B account ID and all their good stuff. And then the frequently asked questions. The device prompts offline. Check whether the equipment is in the power on state and observe whether the working light of the equipment is on normally. Check whether the Wi-Fi network is in good condition and restart the router. If the device is located far away from the router, which results in inability to obtain good Wi-Fi signal, it is recommended to move the router to a closer place or add a Wi-Fi amplifier to improve the Wi-Fi performance of the home. Delete the camera from your MUBVIEW account and add it again after resetting the device. Check whether the device firmware and application program are up to date. Update router Wi-Fi password. Delete the camera from your MUBVIEW account after resetting the device. Use the new Wi-Fi and password and add it again. Can't play historical video. Check the status of the SD card in the settings to ensure the SD card has been successfully recognized. Reinsert the SD card. In the application, format the SD card. Try another new SD card. Alarm push frequently. In the app, lower the sensitivity of the motion detection alarm. Check whether the objects that interfere with the trigger of the PIR sensor in the field of view of the device, such as outdoor unit of air conditioner, driving cars, passing pedestrians. The angle of the device can be adjusted appropriately to avoid these easily disturbing objects. So usually what that means is that if your camera is like facing out in the road with a lot of traffic, that every time a car comes by, it could send a push notification saying that it detected motion. And of course, it's got a little thing in there where you can sort of draw a line and maybe omit the road and just have, whatever you want inside the trigger. And then the phone cannot receive the alarm push. Turn on all the push permissions. So depending on your phone, you have to go through the settings and enable your push notifications. How to troubleshoot the network connections. Indicator has a solid red light. If the indicator has a solid red light, please reset or unplug the device and set up again. If the reset does not work, please contact our technical engineering team. Support at mubview.com. And to get the upgrading package to upgrade your device, please check if you have an SD card reader and an SD card first. If all the above mentions do not work, please feel free to contact us for further solutions. The indicator is red and blinking slowly. Does not blink fast after the scan device QR code, and does not make a sound like a bee. The above case might be caused by the following reasons. The QR code is abnormal. The lens is defocused or the device is defective. Make sure your phone is 5 to 8 inches from the lens and try to scan the QR code from different angles. If your phone is brand new, this might be a cause of abnormal QR code. In this case, please provide a screenshot of the QR code and the model of operation system, the version of your phone. Make sure the lens is clean. Try the app mode set up in your phone and then check whether the lens is defocused. If you still have failed to set up your device and the device does not make any response, then provide us a serial number of your device, the screenshot or QR code, and the exact time your setup of your device. If possible, please provide a video of setting up your device for further troubleshooting. So I had to do that a couple of times with a couple of different products. So a lot of these places, just to make sure that you're not trying to pull a fast one on them, they love to have video evidence of, let's just say the device stops. You can't, let's just say the device stopped working. you try to reset it up. You deleted everything, you reset everything, and you go through the setup process on camera, and it fails, and then they'll help you out. And then all that other good stuff. So, okay. So, we are downloaded now. So we'll go through our app. MUBVIEW would like you to send you notification. Yes, allow. And of course, we'll have to set up an account. So we'll set up an account. Okay, now we're all set up. So we're going to add device. Battery, camera. Hold the device power button to start the device. So we'll have to reset. So we've inputted our Wi-Fi credentials. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show the camera this QR code. A tone will be heard when successfully scanned. Okay, we heard a little whoo-hoo. Well, if you would like to find and connect to your devices to your local network, allow. So now we're hooking up to our Wi-Fi. It says that my connection has failed, so I probably input the wrong Wi-Fi password. So I'm just waiting for it to time out. Okay, add successful. So when it's successful, it looks like that. We'll connect next. Install the doorbell at an appropriate height. So, you know, camera can be anywhere from chest high, so you can get a good camera angle. Avoid facing the road or crowded places. Avoid having the camera in direct sunlight because it'll blind it. So right now our camera is online and we have a live feed. So it's currently showing the ceiling fan. And I'll put my hand over it. Hi. Okay. We'll click done. So that should be just about it. Select a room. We'll put it in. We'll put it in the living room, I guess. Okay. Da-da-da-da. So now we got our home screen here. So it's even got feedback. Oh, we already got a new version. So we got already got an update. Fix known bugs, optimize user experience. Downloading file. So more than likely, you'll have to do the same thing I'm doing and update the firmware. So we got our little status light doing exactly as it was supposed to be doing. A double flash per second means that it's doing a firmware update. So we'll wait for the firmware update to be concluded, and then we'll pair our little Chime box here. That'll be the pretty much the next and final step, other than putting the doorbell up on the wall and mounting it. But of course, your situation and your structure of building is going to be different than mine, so you put it up where you can. It says make sure you do not power off during the upgrade process to avoid the situation that the device cannot be turned on. Some functions of the device will not be available. The whole process takes about 3 to 5 minutes. Please be patient. So don't freak out and panic and unplug it or disable it or turn it off or stuff like that, because you might brick it for good. Okay, we are updated. So we have the latest version. So that's cool. Our camera is back online. So now we'll go through the setting up our little Chime box. So let's connect the Chime. We'll be click the setting button on the Chime. There's 3 buttons here. There's one that's got a musical note on it. There's one that's got a speaker, that's our volume, and then we got our little gear for settings. Setting button, so our setting button we're going to click and hold. Click setting button on the Chime. There's our little flashing light. A little flashing light will flash for 20 seconds. We'll press the doorbell button to send a pairing signal. And then our phone reacts. So now we should have a, blue flashing. Come on, now we can just set up some more user preferences. We can set our ringtone. So we can use the button for the ring, the little musical note. That's a long one. What would be really cool is if we could put our own little ringtone in there. Like, I know someone, he has like a George Jetsons, the cartoon doorbell for his doorbell, and that's pretty cool. For me, being in the dealing that the channel name is the Rolling TARDIS, I probably would have the Coaster Bell of the warning system of the TARDIS. So that would be a cool little feature to add. So if MUBVIEW is watching and taking suggestions, having a little option that you could put your own little ringtone in there, that would be pretty cool. And then our live screen here, we got all kinds of little menus that we can choose from. So we got a screenshot, we got an intercom, we got the original sound, we got the cord, motion detection, and the tamper alarm. So let's see, MUBVIEW would like to access your library files. So that's in case you take a screenshot or you see something weird going on, you can go boop, take a screenshot. Of course, we got the intercom. We all know how intercoms work. You can talk to the person outside. Of course, you have to set up your microphone and stuff like that. Not a big deal. Of course, then your sound, when you hit the original sound on your app here, you can change the sound of your voice. So you can have a clown voice or an old man voice, I guess. Then we can hit our record button, our motion detection. After turning on, you can monitor the human movement that stands in front of the device. And then you can go through the various settings of sensitivity and stuff like that. So you'll have to play with that depending on your environment to get it to set it up correctly. And then we got the working mode of the current camera. We got power saving mode or performance mode. Of course, if you hit performance mode, it'll record along the videos, which will cause excess power consumption, which will limit the time that you have to go through the recharges. And then you got your own custom mode and stuff like that. And then we got our alert plan. You can add a time period of when you want it to be working. Humanoid alarm area. So that little guy, when you got that previous saying that I said, you can set up your like work zones. Let's just say, you got a road, you can like contour just and omit the road, so it doesn't set the trigger and trigger the alarm all the time. So we can set that up. Of course, stuff like that you'll have to figure out on your own on how to set up your motion areas. Like these little cameras here, I got it set up to only detect motion in a certain area, because it can see over by the window, and just the swinging of a plant sets the alarm off all the time. And like I got one in my bedroom. Just the activity of the fish going back and forth can sometimes set the alarm off. So all stuff that you can set up on your own. So it looks like we got a very good working product here. And of course then it'll send you messages of motions. So if you set it off, it'll give you a motion alert that you can check out. And then record playback button. You can play back the video and all that other good stuff. So we got a push notification for video. So we got to set our we got a found SD card, and format is not supported. It needs to be formatted. So we have to format the SD card that I put in there. So right now we are going through the last step in formatting the SD card, and then this thing will be all set. And then you can choose whether you want to set up your iCloud account or a cloud account, so you can always have a availability of your notifications and your recordings and stuff like that from the cloud. Or what's nice about this, you can have it all local too. So I'm going to choose to be local because that's what I like. And for me, there's not a lot of activity at this establishment, so I don't have to worry about pursuing a cloud account. So we got our card formatted, and we are set to go. And then we can set our video quality to standard definition or QHD. And then we get looks like we got a little battery symbol. So we're about 3/4 of the way charged. So I think I've gone over enough of the video doorbell here to get you running if you already have one or considering purchasing one. So I'd like to once again thank MUBVIEW for providing the Rolling TARDIS YouTube channel a Bell J7 at no charge. So thank you once again, and that's about it for this particular video. So I hope you learned something, how to set up your video doorbell if you haven't already got one or thinking about getting one. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.